really bug you. Okay, let me just say this to Funky and Lisa the bitch. And everyone, actually this is for all you tyrants. First, you see? You say something, we respond. See? Now we did 2 videos on you. What happens now? Whenever someone talks shit about us, we respond. That's what we do. We don't allow you to talk your shit without a response. That's how we stay protected, by the way. Right? Because if someone says something and then it spreads, we want to make sure that if it ever gets to the police or the officials, the first thing they're going to do is check out our videos and they're going to see and hear our response. And that's why we are safe, because of what we do here. We're not stupid. We're very strategic in what we do. So you see right now, we're responding to you. See that? How it works? You stupid bitch. Anyway, there's nothing that you can say or do that would affect us. But there's a lot that we can do that can affect you, right? So Trump goes on to say that he is punking us. But how can you punk someone you don't know? You don't know how we look. You don't know how we sound. You don't know where we live. You don't know anything about us. So you are punking your imagination. I mean, that's what you're punking. You're punking your idea of who we are. See? So, but you're not punking anyone but you. See? Because that's what you're doing. You're punking your iteration of We the People Tyrant Wars. So, what are you doing? But let me say this to all of you. Again, all you can all do is speculate and talk on things you do not know. So it holds no credibility at all. There's nothing substantial in what you're stating. If you call us fat, you don't know if we're fat. If you call us anything, you do not know that. So your words are just baseless. It's nothing. There's no foundation. It's just that, words. So you're just speaking out of your ass. But when we call Lisa a dog, a droopy face fucking damn droop-along, that is factual. I mean, you see? There's weight there. She's a criminal. We have that. There's weight there. Right? Trunk has a fucking dildo stuck in his throat. There is truth there. So, when we come back at all of you, we coming out with a foundation, with a base. Y'all have none. You know not one thing about us. The only thing you know is what we talk about others. But what about us? What do you have to say about us? You have nothing. So it's like you're in this delusion that we are bothered by your baseless statements. They have no base. There's nothing. It just keeps falling. It doesn't do anything. But we like the fact that you think that you are, because it allows you to talk. See, like what Trump is doing. You see, he's giving up more than he thinks he's giving. But he is. And that's why we need you to speak. We need you to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. That's how we gather information. Just like when he kept talking, and then he said his name. He gave us that foundation now. He gave us something that we can hold on to. If ever questioned, we can say, well, he said his name. He gave us his name. So you're just idiots that you really, and what's worse, and why we really know that you're fucking idiots and stupid as hell, is because we tell you what we're going to do. That's like that. That's the right there. It's like what the fuck? And then you don't believe it. You think, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't do anything. You have no idea how far we're willing to go to expose you. But what do you do to us? What, talk about a clown? Talk about my voice? But you don't know how I really sound. You don't know how I really look. When I log off this fucking computer, guess what? I walk out. Nobody knows me as Billy Bob. But when you walk out, you will be known as the fucking dog, the piece of shit, the bully, whatever you labeled yourself as that we can share, that is who you will be. But we are clean. So, okay, you said something on YouTube that has no facts, no basis. We can actually be your friend on YouTube, and you're talking to us like we cool, and you still wouldn't know if one of us is We the People Tyrant Wars. That's how good we are. That's how anonymous we are. And all of you that are talking shit is just that. Because we are friends with a lot of you. We get information like that. And the thing about it is, we told all of you this. We told all of you that we have whisperers. We told all of you we have Trojans. We told all of you that we have garnered trust from people by even donating to them, sending them coffee, sending them pizza, giving them money to garner your trust. And you think we're your friends. So, What are you doing? Like, are you really that fucking dense? We're telling you, open book here. And what? What do you have on us? A cartoon, Billy Bob, The Voice. What about that person that's talking to you and you chit-chatting, talking shit about We the People Time Wars, when in reality you're talking to us? It's so easy to infiltrate your fucking simple-minded people. It's amazing. And all you need, let me tell you all that are out there listening, all you need to do is inflate their ego. That's it. And you're in. That's all you need to do. Find out who they hate. Then you hate them as well. You give them kudos and you're in. Automatic, guaranteed. Trust, make up a name and just, chat here and there. Remember, it's about the long game. It's about garnering the trust slowly. And at the end, you want to throw them a little $5. Here, go get a coffee or, something like that. Garners more trust. And you're in. You're in. And at that point is when you disrupt it all. You gather information, you send it out to the masses, and you create havoc. You gather information. You talk to them. You know what you tell them? Yo, I heard the AC said this. And you know what they're going to say? Fuck AC, that motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. And what do? You take that soundbite. Yo, AC, look what he said about you. And we told you all we do these things. So, who is the idiots? It's not us. We're pitting you all against each other. Who's the winner? And at the end, when we log off, that's it. We the People Time Wars is gone. But all of you stay, even when you log off. Remember that. So, trust this. You will be affected. You will. Everyone, you talk to Rick, he's your boy now. You ask him and he'll tell you, we will guarantee, bitch, that you will be affected. We guarantee it. We're good like that. And he will tell you, if you want to trust someone, he will tell you. Ask fucking Liberty Bird. If he says he's not affected, he's been affected. Does he care? Maybe not. But you cannot say he did not get affected. You cannot say that him being questioned by CPS doesn't affect someone. That detectives pulling you up and questioning you does not affect you. Losing your whole channel with all your videos does not affect you. Having all your neighbors come to you, question you about your integrity, you cannot say that doesn't affect you. So you can say and think that it's not going to affect you. We've been there, but guess what? You will be affected. All of you. So coming on and saying these things, it just gives us material, and it also keeps us focused, right? So every time you say something, it's like, okay, we need to stay focused on that person, right? Because what happens is that another tyrant will come in, and this was going to happen with you, Trunk, right? Eventually, what you're going to do is you're going to start to slide in other people and go, why don't you go after that person? And that's your way of trying to get us off of you onto them. That is the trick you all do. But you don't understand that even if we're not doing a video on you, we're still exposing you. Because again, we told all of you, there was someone assigned to each of you. So when it comes to me, I'm just speaking about a highlight, about a certain individual. But at the end, at the core, shit is still being sent out. People are being emailed. People are being called. I'm just the voice for We the People Time Wars. But what's happening in the background is happening. And you will feel it. Right? And we're telling you, you're going to feel it. Now, there's going to be things that's going to happen. And you know what you're going to say? How did this happen? Well, maybe it was us. See, the thing about us is that we don't come out to brag about what we did. Right? You all say what we did, and we come back and then talk about it. But we don't come on and say, la 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 la. You put yourself out there. And we gladly say it. All of this know very well who we are. We affect. Whether you want to accept it or not, brother, you will be affected. Remember that. All of you. At some point or another, we'll get to you. So you ask around. If you are okay with every official questioning you, coming to your house, the store you visited, the restaurant you go eat, the grocery stores you go, the church you go by, the neighbors all knowing about how you got a fucking dildo stuck in your throat, then it's okay. Let it be. Why are you even saying anything if you don't care? If you don't care, then you just don't care. But you do care. You do care about that fucking dildo in your throat. You do care about it. So be man enough and say you care about it. But at the end, what can you do that everyone else couldn't do? Because you go to Bird, got our name registered. He went and filed for a fucking trademark that's not going to go anywhere. He spent $950 on an investigator. He spent almost another $200 and something on that website. Thousands of fucking dollars on investigators. investigation. Months. This has been going almost a year of him stating that he's going to find us. And we are still here. He's been investigated several times. So what are you going to do that's different than what he did? Well, if you got $10,000, invest $10,000. But it's not going to happen, right? You have another idiot, Paul N. Fullerton, right? He knows people in the police department. And all he could find on us was a couple of postings scattered around the United States. And still garnered nothing. And he has the police system. So what do you think you're going to do to us, bitch? Nothing. But we have a lot we can do because we have a foundation. Your name, where you live, how you look. We have that. What do you have on us? There you go. So keep speaking. We need you to. We want you to. So people, there you go. Love it, hate it, we don't give a shit. If you're a fucking bully, we coming after you. So, to recap one more time, we're using our spokesperson, Dodo Bird. If you are okay with IC3 sent to the FBI, if you are okay with numerous emails and all that being sent to law officials, if you are okay with CPS visiting you, if you're okay with animal abuse visiting you, if you're okay with detectives questioning you, if you're okay with your neighbors knowing everything you're doing online, if you're okay with you being associated with the people that you are with. For example, Chump Monkey is cool with Rick, and Rick has a swastika and was friends with a child molester. You see where we're going? So when we send out the flyers, we also send out the company that you keep. Because remember what they say, you are the company that you keep. So it's just not only on you, it's who you engage with. It's who you are friends with. That also goes out. So if you are okay with all that and more, we're talking about your job, we're talking about Social Security, we're talking about public assistance, tax department, fraud department. If you're okay with us reaching out to all of them, depending on who you are, maybe some, whatever. But this is what we do. That's the scope, a small taste of how far we go. All of your Facebook friends knowing we have fucking contacted over 500 people on Facebook. So this is the scope we do. We share what you do online. We don't lie, we don't embellish. All we do is make a video and they hear everything you're saying. They see who you hang out with. That is all we do. The result is out of our hands. But just remember, that is what we're sharing. What can you share about us to anyone? So it's up to you if you want to gamble, right? At the end, it's all up to you. And you now have to decide, is the person that you are partnering up with worth it? Are they worth that? Because again, you never know what will hit. So again, Bird, CPS, FBI, sheriff, detective, animal abuse, contractors, his job, his neighbors, the dispensaries where he pick up his fucking marijuana, the church, department stores where you may get tools and the supplies, tax, contractor, consumer affairs, his wife, kids. He had his mother's Facebook taken down. You hearing what we just said we do? That is what we do. You say that didn't affect him? Come on. That's why he's butthurt. That is why he spent over $3,000 on us. He admitted it to it. Go watch the videos. You will hear him saying it out of his mouth. The amount of money he spent on an innocent person. All that time, all that effort, hours and hours of lives and research and money, and everybody collaborating with him, and everybody sharing information, and at the end, he got an innocent person, and he almost got arrested for it. But he may get sued for it. So, and we're here. So, it's up to all of you. We are here for you, the Tyrants. We are family. But, when you have a family, a pack, there has to be an alpha. And a lot of you need to be put in your place. Because we're the fucking alpha. That's it. You don't like it? Go for it. Challenge us. You're gonna lose. Because we're the alpha. We good like that, bitches. So, there you have it. Chunk. This is what we tell everyone. Throw your best shot and make it count. Because we always make ours count. Make it count. And you mark this day. Those words you should never want to hear from us. Mark this day. Because it's the day you should remember. It's a turning point in your life. Remember that. And for what? Pride? Your mouth? What do you get out of it? We know what we're going to get out of it. Take down a fucking damn bully. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take everything you did publicly and share it with everyone. And anyone that you are with, you will be tied in with them. It's all legal. It's all legal. That's why we're still here. That's why Liberty Bird couldn't do shit to us. You see? He went to the police. He filed a report. Rick, they opened an investigation on us. Everyone opened something on us, but we still here. They never came to question us, never emailed us, never called us, never did anything. Because they know that what we're doing is legal. We're sharing what you do publicly. And we use it, we do it verbatim. We don't deviate from it. We give them what you give. That's it. That is it. So there's never going to be a defamation on us. Because you cannot say we lied. Deadbeat can say we lied. How did we lie? He's a fucking deadbeat. 15 years is on the report. We went with what the report said. He was garnished. Why would they want to go and garnish a wage if you pay child support regularly? Why are you paying child support if the kids and your wife living with you? Why didn't your wife divorce you and change her name if she is still living with you? Why is someone on Facebook telling him that his wife is with another man that they think shouldn't be with her and with his kids? So another man is taking his kids, but yet he's online saying, I have my wife and kids. How? But we're going by what is there, and we're quoting it. That is it. So there is no lie. Now you want us to be psychic and try to see if there's some invisible action being taken out there. But for over 15 years, you had to go back to court through warrants, subpoenas, or notices. That is not done with someone paying child support regularly. That is not done for that. They don't issue warrants, subpoenas, certified letters, contempts on someone that's paying support regularly. So you're a lying piece of shit. The papers say it. There's no defamation, you fucking deadbeat. So Trunk, welcome to We the People Tyrant Wars.
United we stand, and united Tyrant will fall. They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take